नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। पोल्स अप्रोचिंग इन 5 स्टेट्स, पीएम टू मीट बीजेपी volunteers in Bhopal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will meet around 3,000 selected volunteers who will spending 10 days in constituencies in 5 poll-bound states for laying ground for the party's electioneering in Bhopal on June 27. PM Modi, who is visiting Madhya Pradesh for official function including the flagging of Jabalpur-Indore Vande Bharat Express, is expressed to address the volunteers and give them tips for electoral success. Sources said Modi ji will be taking to them exclusively. He is expected to share the mantra of success with them, said a source. The volunteers, mostly professionals who have been selected from Lok Sabha constituency across the country using the Namo app platform, have been given training for the BJP election preparation and groundwork. They will spend 10 days in the constituency of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Mizoram, where elections are due this year. They will be sent to the constituency on June 28. The volunteers were picked from over 8,040 workers who had volunteered for the BJP election work. They will go back to their respective places after 10 days and will be assigned with votes for the Lok Sabha election. Tamil Nadu BJP State Secretary H.G. Surya arrested for tweet against Madurai MP, sent to 15 days judicial custody. The Madurai police arrested Tamil Nadu BJP State Secretary H.G. Surya on the intervening night of Friday and Saturday for a tweet wherein he criticized the CPI MP Surya Venkatesan on a social issue. He has been sent to 15-day judicial custody. In the said Twitter post, Surya accused a Communist Party of India Marxist councillor named Vishwanathan of complaining a hygiene worker to clean a drain filled with feces, resulting in the worker's death due to allergies. The tweet addressed to CPI Madurai MP Su Venkatesan and written in Tamil read, "Sanitization workers' life lost by communities councillor. Madurai MP S. Venkatesan who keeps fake silence. Your fake politics of separatism stings worse than the cesspool. Find a way to live as a human being." Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar presents National Water Awards in New Delhi. Madhya Pradesh tops in Best State category. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar conferred the 4th National Water Awards in the New Delhi on Saturday. The award focused on encouraging good work and effort made by various individuals and organizations to conserve water. Madhya Pradesh was awarded the first prize in the Best State category in the Best District category. The award was given to the Ganjam districts of Orissa. The Best Village Panchayat award was presented to Jagadhanpuram Village Panchayat, Bhadradri Kottagundam district of Telangana. Akashvani Guwahati also received the second best award in media category. The Jal Shakti Ministry had announced a total of 41 winners covering 11 categories including joint winners for the National Water Awards 2022. Doctors advise people over 60 to stay indoors as India's northern state swelters in extreme heat. The scorching summer has sparked power outages across the state, leaving people with no running water, fans on air conditioner. Many have stated protest. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath assured the public that the government was taking all necessary measures to ensure an uninterrupted power supply in the state. At least 34 people have died in the past 2 days as a large swath of North Indian state Uttar Pradesh shelters under severe heat, officials said Saturday, promoting doctors to advise residents over 60 to stay indoors during the daytime. The dead were all over 60 years old and had pre-existing health condition that may have been exacerbated by the intense heat. The fatalities occurred in Balia district, some 300 kilometers 200 miles southeast of Lucknow, the state capital of Uttar Pradesh. 23 deaths were reported Thursday and another 11 died Friday. Balia Chief Medical Officer Jayant Kumar said all the individuals were suffering from some ailments and their conditions worsened due to the extreme heat. Kumar told the news agency on Saturday. He said most of the deaths were because of heart attack, brain stroke and diarrhea. Welcome messages from US lawmakers. Indian diaspora floods social media ahead of PM Modi's state visit. Ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to United States from June 20, social media such as Twitter have been flooded with posts and video messages from not only the political class but also from the members of Indian American community. He will arrive in New York on June 20 and lead the 9th International Yoga Day celebration at the United Nations headquarters on June 21. He will then travel to Washington DC on June 22 for the state visit, when he will be welcomed by President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill. Prime Minister Modi will address a joint session of the US Congress, followed by a historic state dinner. Prominent US lawmakers such as Congressmen Don Bacon, Rich McCormick, Greg Landsman, Gregory Meeks, and Troy Carter, besides state governors like Delaware John Carney, have taken to Twitter to welcome PM Modi. India would not have been passionate if Netaji was there, says NSA Doval, and all the latest news. India would not have been passionate had Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose been alive, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval said on Saturday, delivering the first Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Memorial Lecture in Delhi organized by Associate Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India. Netaji showed advocacy at various stages of his life and had the audacity to challenge Gandhi, Doval said in his lecture. But Gandhi was at the prime of his political career. Then he resigned, and when he came out of the Congress, he started his struggle afresh, Doval said. I am not saying good or bad, but there are a few parallels in Indian history and a world history of people who had the audacity to sail against the current, and not an easy current. Doval said, adding that Netaji was a lonely person, had no country supporting him except Japan. Vaishno Devi Board wins first prize in National Water Award for third year. The board takes initiative and adopts the best water management practices and techniques for water conservation, the official said. The Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board has secured a hat-trick of winning the first prize in the National Water Awards for the promotion of water conservation and proper management of water, official said. The Shrine Board bagged the Best Institution of Campus Uses Award in the 4th National Water Awards, they said. An official said Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar conferred the National Water Award 2023 during a ceremony organized by the Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi by the Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation under the Jal Shakti Ministry. A total of 41 winners, including the Vaishno Devi Shrine Board, were selected for the awards under 11 categories. The National Water Awards were instituted to recognize and encourage explanatory work and efforts made by the state, districts, individuals and organizations across the country in attaining the vision of Jal Samrit Bharat. The award was received by the Shrine Board Chief Executive Officer Anshul Garg. National security being strengthened, armed forces becoming technologically advanced, Rajnath Singh in Bengaluru. Speaking on occasion, the Defence Minister highlighted the government's constant endeavour to enhance the security of the country and make the armed forces technologically advanced to deal with challenges emanating out of the ever-evolving global scenario. Terming demand and assurance as one of the most important aspects to ensure self-reliance, he stated that a number of decisions have been taken to achieve the objective. This includes a constant increase in the defence budget, including capital outlay, year making of a record 75% of the defence capital procurement budget of the domestic industry in the financial year 2023-24, and issuance of positive indigestion list. WHO says toxic syrup risk ongoing, more countries hit. There is an ongoing global threat posed by toxic cough syrup, the World Health Organization WHO told Reuters, saying it was now working with 6 more countries than previously revealed to track the potentially deadly children's medicine. The UN agency has already named 9 countries where tainted syrup may have been on sale after the death of more than 300 infants on the 3 continents last year were linked to the drugs. Ruetendo Kuana, the WHO team lead for incident with substandard and falsified medicine, declined to name the 6 new countries the agency is working with while investigations are still underway. He warned that contaminated medicines could still be found for several years because adulterated barrels of an essential ingredient may remain in warehouses. Cough syrups and ingredient propylene glycol both have shelf life of around 2 years. This is an ongoing risk, said Kuana. ban on Israelis could see Indonesia lose World Beach Games. While the people of Bali are famed for their tolerance and hospitality, a foreign policy impasse between Indonesia and Israel dating back to the 1940s is threatening to derail a little known but the symbolically important Olympic recognized competition on the island, a multi-sport event for beach and water sport. The second edition of the World Beach Games is scheduled to take place on Indonesian island between August 5 and August 12, with athletes competing in 14 disciplines like surfing and beach volleyball that are appealing to a young demographic. The inaugural World Beach Games was held in Qatar in 2019 with subsequent events cancelled as a result of COVID. They have got to Joe Biden's message to Ukraine on NATO bid. The United States won't make special arrangements for Ukraine to join the NATO military alliance, President Joe Biden said. They have got to meet the same standard, so we are not going to make it easy, the US President told reporters before a meeting of NATO leaders in Lithuania next month. The first session of a NATO-Ukraine Council with President Vladimir Zelensky present is set to take place in the Lithuanian capital of Vilnius, the alliance chief Jens Stoltenberg said. The meeting will give Kyiv a more equal seat at the table to consult and decide on security issues. He said, adding that though NATO will tighten political ties with Ukraine and summit, there will be no talk of membership. 4 wagons of goods train derail in Orissa, Raigada. 4 wagons of a bauxite-loaded goods train derailed at Ambolada yard in Raigada district of Orissa on Saturday. However, there were no casualties reported. Train services have not been affected, said the East Coast Railway sources. Accident relief train from Katnabanji arrived at a site at 12:30 p.m. to restore the line. Railway officials also reached the site to take stock of the situation. All 4 wagons have been put on the track and the line was cleared, said the official sources. The train was going to Vedanta Aluminium Sliding. The main line was clear of the train movement. The derailment did not affect running of the train services, said official sources. ऐसी और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.